division, consisted of myself, Julia, Roshni, and Neen, and we'll be presenting about our views on the IMF World Economic Outlook and how global trends will persist going on 2025 to 2026. So before we dive into our presentation, this is our roadmap for today to give us an overview of what we'll be discussing and how we'll be proceeding with explaining our outlook. So first we will go over the forecasted growth rates and actually explain what is happening in terms of GDP growth rates for US, Eurozone, China, and India, and compare what kind of differences are in these four regions or countries to see what kind of drivers are making these countries have different results compared to each other. Finally, after going through all of that, we will go into the country-specific factors and deep dive into what shapes these economic differences between these countries, which will give us a very good understanding of how these countries have shaped so differently over these years and how they will look going forward. So, to begin, first with the forecasted growth rate. So, maybe you can scroll down. Thank you. So this is all the countries and regions we would like to compare for today. As you can see, the global average is right here in the middle, and we have two countries to the left here, India and China, who are performing above the global average. However, in terms of China, there is a slightly lower outlook for 2026, but regardless, both of these countries are performing quite well above the global average. However, on the other side, we have US and the Eurozone over here, which are greatly performing under the global average. And although they do have a slightly better outlook for 2026, we can see that the countries are performing at a much different scale compared to these two countries over here. Then now, why is this happening? I'll hand it over to Roshni, and we will go into the drivers causing these differences between these countries and regions.